Ustazah.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. So welcome back with me, Miss Aja, in English class. Okay, so today we are going to learn to continue our material from yesterday about simple present tense, and now we are going to learn about simple past tense. Okay, but before that, I have shared to you some files that which is our material in group WhatsApp. So I hope you have learned about it all. Okay, so before I'm going to talk further about the simple past tense, here I would like to show you a text which contains past tense in it. Okay, next slide. Okay, it's about the writer's holiday. It's about my holiday in Bandung. Okay, I think you can read it by yourself. And okay, I think I'm going to read the text for you. Bisa dilihat nggak? Apa sih? Soalnya teksnya agak kelihatan. Bukan apa namanya yang display anak-anaknya. Iya, gitu. Okay, guys, so please pay attention to the following text. I'm going to read it for you. My holiday in Bandung. Last year, I went to Bandung. I spent my holiday there. I went to Bandung by train. The train schedule from Cirebon was at 8 a.m. and arrived in Bandung at 12 a.m. In the first day, I went to Bandung Zoo because I loved animals. The ticket price was only 25,000 rupiahs. The animals there were very complete. In the second day, I went to Geological Museum and talked with the guide about the geology. It made me understand about geology. I saw rock collections there. After that, I went to Bandung train station because I had to go home to Cirebon. My holiday in Bandung was only 2 days, but it was a very interesting holiday. Okay, guys, after you read the whole text, can you please conclude what is simple past tense? Okay, so if your answer, simple past tense, is actually to express actions that were completed, that were happened in the past, you are right. Yeah. So here, simple past tense is actually used to express any actions that happened and were completed in the past. As you can see there, as you can see in the example of the text, yeah, this is about someone's experience that actually completed in the past. How do you know that? Let's read the first sentence from the first paragraph. Last year di sini maksudnya adalah tahun lalu. Jadi kejadiannya ini sudah berlalu ya, atau sudah lampau, sudah lama terjadi. Okay, and this text belongs to recount text. So when you join the 10th group later, you are going to learn about what is recount text. And also, why did I include this material for your matrikulasi? Because There are several material in the 10th grade that relate with simple past tense. For example, recount text, as I said previously, and then biography and also narrative text. Do you know narrative text? Okay, I think it should be familiar to you. Narrative text is kind of fairy tale and then fable and so on. And also you are going to learn about recount text, which is actually tell about your past experience. Atau di sini pengalaman pribadi ya. Okay. So that's why I include the simple past tense material. And now for your matrikulasi. Okay, next one. So this is.
I have loved you sing.
Previously, I have told you that simple past tense is actually used to express actions that happened and were completed in the past. Okay, and now we are going to talk about the patterns, formulas, or rules of simple past tense. Next slide.
Tapi yang warna betul-betul ya.
Okay.
Oh gila, guru.
Same as simple present tense. There are two kinds of the patterns itself. The first one is using verb to, and the second one is using to be. And I have asked you in the previous meeting, I have asked you to have a list of regular and also irregular verbs from Google. So you need to download it because in this material, in particular about simple past tense, you will need to look at the list of regular and also irregular verbs itself to know that you are going to use verb to in this materials, of course ya. Karena di sini kan untuk past tense itu menggunakan verb 2 ya. Jadi kalian harus lihat. So you have to look at the list of regular and also irregular verbs. Jadi it could be facilitate you actually. Okay. Jadi I hope that you all here already have that list. And for the first pattern, which is using verb to, ya, kalian di sini bisa lihat, bisa kalian buka sendiri dari list verbs yang kalian punya, yang sudah kalian download di Google ya. For the positive sentence, ya, this is a subject plus verb to plus complement atau pelengkap. Di sini, for example, Jay complained a lot about school, ya. Jadi di sini complain. The second verb is complain. So this is verb 1, this is verb 2. Jadi for the positive sentence, you have to use this. Verb 2-nya ya, yang harus kalian pakai. Complain become complained. Okay, for the negative form, just add modals ya. Ini modalsnya yaitu did. Ini nggak serumit yang kemarin ya, kalau kemarin kan ada do dan juga does. Kalau ini hanya do saja. And then you have to add not. For example, he didn't attend the meeting. Oke, yang harus kalian lihat di sini untuk for the negative sentence, we are going back to use verb infinitive for verb 1, not verb 2 again, ya. Jadi bukan verb 2 lagi yang kalian gunakan untuk kalimat negatif di sini S1. Untuk kalimat negatif and also interrogative, you have to use this one instead of this. Okay? Ini subjek ya. And then for the interrogative sentence, you just need to move this at the beginning of the sentence. Did blah blah blah. Don't forget to use verb one. Okay, for example, did you visit your grandma last holiday? Yeah, itu untuk kalimat interrogatifnya. Did you visit your grandma last holiday? Okay, and for using WH questions, yeah, you just need to include the part of WH questions like what, when, why, and then where, who, and also how, and then plus did atau to be, modelsnya, and subject, and verb infinitive atau verb satu ya, and complement. For example, why did you sleep late? Why did you sleep late? And for khusus untuk yang who atau siapa itu tidak memerlukan subject. Yeah, it doesn't need subject to form the who pattern. For example, who slept last night? Siapa yang tidur semalam? Next, we're going to talk about to be. Jadi di sini there are two kinds of be in past tense, which is was and also were. Kalau untuk yang was, pasangannya apa? I was, ya. And then he was, she was, and then it was. So was itu untuk first person yaitu I, dan juga untuk third person yaitu he, she, and it. Itu pasangannya was ya. And then for were, pasangannya were apa saja? You, and then we, they, or the second person. Okay, so I was, and then you were, they were, we were, and then he was, she was, and also it was. For example, for the positive sentence, subject was to be plus adjective plus or noun or adverb. Yeah. She was so spoiled when she was a child. Do you know what is spoiled? Spoiled is kind of kalau dalam bahasa Indonesia itu manja ya. Jadi dia begitu manja ketika dia masih kecil atau ketika dia masih anak-anak. She was so spoiled when she was a child. Okay, for the negative sentence, you just need to add not after to be. For example, they were not here yesterday. Mereka tidak di sini kemarin. Okay, and for interrogative sentence, you just need to put to be at the beginning of the sentence. For example, were you at school last Saturday? If the answer is yes. Yes, I am. Yes, I was. And then if the answer is no, no, I was not. Or no, I wasn't. Yeah. And for WH questions, ya sama seperti pola sebelumnya, sama seperti pola yang menggunakan verb. Ya, di sini, for example, where were you this morning? Where were you this morning? Kemana kamu tadi pagi? Atau di mana kamu tadi pagi? And then untuk yang menggunakan who juga sama, tidak memerlukan subject. Yeah, so it doesn't need subject to form the who pattern. For example, who was late? Siapa yang terlambat? Gitu ya. Okay, next slide. So this one is time signal that usually used by simple past tense. Ya, jadi di sini adalah apa time signal? Time signal is keterangan waktu ya. You may use yesterday and then just now, last night, last week, last year, in 1990, and then a few minutes ago, the other day, and also 2 days ago. Yeah. Okay. After I explained a lot about simple past tense, I think I will going back to the beginning. The text at the beginning slide. Text awal. Oke. Nah, ini kan sudah menjelaskan ya apa itu simple past tense and then the patterns atau rumusnya atau formulanya ya. So now we are going back to look at the example of the text, yeah, which is tell about someone's experience that happened or that were completed in the past. It's about my holiday in Bandung. So the writer here actually told about his experience when he had a holiday in Bandung. Uh, this text related with simple past tense, of course. We can see at the time signal last year, and then we also can see it from the using of verb to. Ya, contohnya apa? Yang menggunakan verb dua apa saja? Went, ya, dari kata go atau pergi. And then spend, dari kata spend atau menghabiskan, ya. And then I went juga ya dari kata go, pergi. And nah, the train schedule from Cirebon was at 8 a.m. Nah, ini was-nya di sini mengindikasikan dia menggunakan to be dari simple past tense, yaitu was dan juga were. Di sini yang digunakan adalah was, karena itu subjeknya adalah tunggal atau singular. And arrived, ya, tiba di Bandung pukul 12 a.m. In the first day, nah I went juga sama ya. And then I loved animals. The ticket price was only, ya, ada penggunaan kata was di sini atau to be-nya ya. And then the animals there were very complete, ya, were juga di sini ya. And in the last paragraph, in the second day, I went juga sama, and then talked, ya. And it made me understood, yeah. And then I saw rock collections there. And then yang terakhir, I went to Bandung train station because I had to go home to Cirebon. Oke, jadi dalam teks ini memang harus menggunakan simple past tense karena ini menceritakan apa pengalaman si penulis ketika dia berlibur ke Bandung tahun lalu seperti itu ya. Oke, we are going to learn about the context after you enter the 10th grade later. And now I think we are going to have a practice. So I have provided you 15 questions that you have to do. And I hope you have already done them in your house. Okay, yeah. So as this is actually same as the previous activity that you have to fill in the blank with the appropriate verbs of simple past tense. Okay, so I have provided you 15 questions, and then you have to change if you need to change the verb in the brackets, so you have to do it. Oke, jadi kalian lihat di sini kalau misalkan mengindikasikan kalimat tersebut adalah negatif, ya udah berarti kalian bentuklah kalimat itu. Kalau misalkan untuk kalimat negatif, rumusnya seperti apa? If interrogative, what should it be? If positive, what should it be? Oke, jadi yang tadi sudah saya ingatkan kalau untuk yang khusus untuk yang kalimat positif, for the positive sentence you need to change the verb infinitive into verb to, ya. Jadi kalimat positif khusus di sini menggunakan verb kedua. Jadi harus diubah ya kata yang di dalam brackets-nya atau di dalam tanda kurung menjadi verb dua. Okay, I think I'm going to give you 5 minutes here to do the exercise or to do the activity. Okay, start from now. Mereka udah pasti file sih, kalau udah mereka buka sendiri. Ini suara anak-anak bisa kedengeran nggak Pak?
Bisa ya Pak, boleh makan hari ini. Apa tanya dari?
Okay, guys, the time is up, and let's discuss it together. I think to make the time shorter, I'm going to explain it to you. You just pay attention to me, and if you have an idea or an opinion, maybe you can raise your hand, and then if there's any questions, you also may to do that. Okay, and for the number one. Okay, this indicates positive sentence, yeah. So you need to change the words in the brackets into verb to. Jadi bentuk kedua dari study itu apa? Study becomes
Studied.
study becomes studied. Nah, yang di sebelahnya itu maksudnya to be ya, yang harus kalian isi adalah to be antara was dan juga were. Yang mana? Was ya. Karena pasangannya untuk I yaitu first person harus menggunakan was. So the answer, I studied French when I was in Paris. Okay, number two. Okay, this indicates a interrogative sentence. So you need to add model after WH question, which is where. Jadi where did you go last summer? Bukan where did you went ya. Balik lagi ke verb one. Pokoknya khusus untuk kalimat negatif and also interrogative. For the verbs, please using verb one instead of verb two. So the answer, where did you go last summer? Yeah. And then number three. Okay, di sini ada not. So this indicates negative sentence. Jadi untuk verbnya tetap yang digunakan adalah learn. He did not learn or he didn't learn. He didn't learn English in elementary school. Okay. And for number four, this indicates a positive sentence. So you need to change the word in the brackets into verb to. So the answer, stay. Stay becomes apa? Stayed, yeah. Stay becomes stayed. Okay. So the answer is she stayed at a big hotel in Bali. Okay, number five. This also indicates positive sentence, so you need to change travel into verb two. Verb dua-nya apa?
Travel.
Oi.
Duanya adalah traveled. Oke. Dan untuk yang sebelahnya itu diisi dengan to be. Kalau subjeknya he, berarti to be-nya was ya. So the answer, Mr. Suharso traveled a lot when he was young. For number 6, okay, this indicates interrogative sentence. So you need to put did at the beginning of the sentence. Did you visit Borobudur Temple in Central Java? Okay. Did you visit the Borobudur Temple in Central Java? Yeah. And for number 7, this indicates negative sentence. So
Didn't play.
need to add did and then not yet setelah itu play. So the answer, Sandi didn't play or
Didn't play.
football yesterday. And number 8, okay, drive. Di sini the sentence is actually indicates a positive sentence, so you need to change drive into verb 2. Drive becomes drove. Ya. Jadi kata kerja kedua dari drive itu adalah drove atau mengendarai. He drove his new car yesterday. Okay, number 9. This indicates interrogative sentence.
Did
So,
you buy?
what did you buy in the grocery store? Ya, bukan bought ya. Ini verb kedua dari buy adalah bought. Kita pengen digunakan ini ya, karena itu mengindikasikan interrogative sentence. Okay, for number 10. Okay, I blah 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 sleep late last night. This indicates positive sentence, so you need to change sleep into verb 2. Ini kata kerja kedua dari sleep adalah slept. I slept late last night. Okay, next. Number 11. Okay, okay, number 11. This morning. Nah, this indicates negative sentence ya, karena ada kata not di situ. So, this morning I didn't watch the news program. Watch kata kerja keduanya. Watched. Karena itu kalimat negatif. And then number 12. Okay, read. Read di sini maksud artinya membaca ya. Ada yang tahu kata kerja ke-1 dan keduanya dari membaca itu apa?
Rod.
Red.
Ini memang tulisannya sama.
Rod.
Tulisannya sama ya. But what is the things differentiate between this one and this one? Yang membedakan adalah the pronunciation atau cara melafalkannya. Untuk verb pertama ya dari membaca, itu kita baca sebagai read, ya agak dipanjangkan. Read. And then for the verb to atau kalimat untuk kata kerja lampaunya, kita melafalkannya sebagai read. Okay. Jadi agak sedikit dipanjangkan karena kalau pendek hanya red itu tuh merah ya. Kalau untuk red membaca, red.
Red.
I read comics when I was young. Okay. And number 13. This indicates
make.
positive and this indicates negative sentence ya karena ada kata setelah koma itu kalimat positif. So we didn't make any mistake. So we didn't make any noise. Yeah. The teacher, nah ini kalimat positifnya. So you need to change the word of punish into verb 2.
Punish. Sunny wrote.
Punish become punished. So we didn't make any noise. The teacher punished us. Okay, number 14.
Wrote.
This indicates positive sentence, so that you have to change the verb in the brackets into verb to.
Wrote.
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 Right. Menjadi
Wrote.
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 Sunny wrote a letter this morning. Cara melakukan menulis itu dalam bahasa Inggris, huruf W-nya masih dibaca ya. Bukan write, bukan wrote, tapi write and then wrote. Ya. Jadi huruf W-nya di silent aja atau diumpetin dulu gitu.
Wrote.
And for the last sentence, yeah, number 15, this indicates a negative sentence. So the answer, Tiara didn't tell me about her success. Yeah. Okay, and less that if you still feel confused about what is simple past tense, or maybe previous material but simple present tense, maybe you can chat me privately through WhatsApp. You can ask me anything about the materials today and also the previous day. And guys, I hope I have shared you the files for Matrikulasi to you through WhatsApp group, and I hope they will help you to do the post test in the next day. And guys, I think the material today is enough. And guys, thank you so much for your attention. And yeah, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.